Waziri katika Wizara ya Viwanda na Biashara Moses Kuria yuko chini ya darubini kali kufuatia agizo la mahindi magunia milioni 10 kutoka taifa la Kongo baada ya wabunge wa Kenya Kwanza na muungano wa Azimio la Umoja kupinga hatua ya uagizaji wa mahindi hayo.
Demand for an immediate cessation of importation of 10 million bags of duty-free maize into the country, given that there is no official gazette notice that has been formally and legally issued. We are aware that there are plans by the Ministry of Trade to import 10 million bags of duty-free maize into the country, while at least this is the season of maize harvesting in major parts of the country. It has never happened before that the maize is imported into the country during harvest season, yet we understand that the local maize production is always our first remedy. As members of parliament from maize producing region, we seek to know the reason as to why ships are already docking in Mombasa port without the laid down legal procedures
ya kutosha ya kuhakikisha kwamba hakuna mahindi gushi ambayo yaliletwa katika nchi ya Kenya na serikali, na tuweze kumuuliza waziri wetu wa biashara Mheshimiwa Moses Kuria asikuwe na hasira sana na Wakenya. Tuna mahindi ya kutosha katika mashamba, katika store za wakulima wengi zaidi, na sheria inasema ya kwamba kwanza serikali ichukue yale mahindi yote, inunue yale mahindi yote, iweke katika strategic grain reserve, ndio kama haitoshi ndio watafute kununua.
And we are not giving them market for their produce. We have to sympathize with them because they really spend a lot of money this year having brought their produce out. But if at all we are not going to give them the market, then I don't think we are going to encourage them to continue farming next year. And a good example we've just seen, we've had hunger this year, and if we don't promote farmers and make sure that we ensure that they feel comfortable continuing with farming in our country, most farmers will fall out of farming next year, and we are going to continue.
Rules and regulations to govern the use and importation of GMOs into the country, including but not limited to agricultural products. As Parliament, we are ready to provide necessary support on the issue of GMO debate in the country with necessary consultation with including stakeholders but not limited to members of Parliament. In conclusion, the committees of agriculture, trade and industry and cooperatives in Parliament should immediately summon the CS of Trade Honorable Moses Kuria and CS Agriculture Honorable Mithika Lenturi on the matter.
Kwa kauli moja, wabunge wa mirengo yote miwili wamemtaka waziri Moses Kuria kutoendelea na hatua ya uagizaji wa mahindi na serikali ianze kununua mahindi ya wakulima nchini kwa bei ya afadhali.
They quickly went to gazette importation of sugar. There was already sugar at the high seas. What was that sugar? It was contaminated. We are not going to repeat the same thing. We will not agree. We are here on behalf of the farmers. We represent the farmers.
Na hiyo mahindi kama ni ya kununuliwa ili kuongezewa, lazima ikuwe mahindi ambayo ni mahindi ya sawasawa kutoka Uganda, kutoka Tanzania, si lazima ikuwe GMO. Jambo langu la mwisho ambalo ni la muhimu sana ni kwamba tulizunguka tukitafuta kura tukisema maneno ya guaranteed minimum returns, na vile kilimo ya miwa iliuawa kwa njia hii ya kuleta sukari ambayo ilikuwa gushi, ambayo ilikuwa na mercury.
Particularly this parastatal called Kenya National Trade Corporation. You will be on your own. There are no roadside declarations in this country. It must be public participation. There must be gazette notice, which will be tabled in Parliament. And if Parliament quashes the gazette notice, it is done.
And what the part that the minister has taken is very dangerous. Even what they've done right now, we understand the boats are docking. That is illegal. And anyone who will clear that maize to get into the market, we as Parliament will take action. We are here to represent millions of Kenyans, especially the maize farmers.
Tungependa sana kungeona serikali ingeweza hata kuwasaidia kuwanunulia. Kitu moja yenye watu hawaoni, wanaona tu mahindi, lakini ona maisha ya ule mkulima. Pale ndipo anapolipa school fees kwake, hapo ndipo huyo mkulima ananunua dawa na matumizi mengine ya kila siku. Sasa walipopanda juzi, walipanda kwa bei iliyo ya juu sana. Tulikuwa tunangoja tununuliwe kwa bei iliyo juu. Sisi tunataka kusema ni makosa sana kwa mahindi kutoka nchi za nje ambaye ni tax free kuletwe katika nchi ya Kenya, na wakulima wanangojea serikali inunue mahindi.
Kwingineko, wabunge wa kutoka mkoa wa Magharibi wameapa kuweka kando mirengo yao ya kisiasa na kupigania haki za wakulima wa mahindi na miwa kwa kauli moja katika bunge la kitaifa na bunge la seneti. Hata hivyo, wamekosoa uongozi wa mirengo ya kisiasa kwa kuwadalalisha kwenye nafasi za uongozi katika bunge la kitaifa na bunge la seneti.
Had a very long standing fight between traders of sugar and the farmers of sugarcane. And as I have said previously, unfortunately for us as farmers of sugarcane, we lost that war. Now they want to finish us completely. They have targeted another cash crop that we the Mulembe people produce, and that is maize. Now the traders are coming for maize farmers, and I want to assure them that this time around they shall not succeed, because we shall stand with the farmers. This is a matter that has no political affiliation. I stand with my brother, the Senator for Nandi, Senator Cherargei, in opposing the importation of any maize, not just GMO, any maize.
It is very mischievous for this government of President William Ruto to now want to import maize, because the net effect of that is that it's going to saturate imported maize on the market, and the prices are going to be low. Farmers have invested very heavily.
Only party existing here is called Mulembe Interest. And we are very clear.
Kwanza and Azimio coalitions. Out of 9 positions is only the Luya community that doesn't have a single position in the Yala. Number 4, that the case against Honorable John Waluke, MP for Sirisia constituency, is politically instigated and incarceration aimed at the demeaning the community of Mulembe Nation. That the Azimio coalition acted dishonestly in proposing names to the Parliamentary Service Commission by not including the name of Honorable John Waluke in the list, well aware that he had received a letter.
It can no longer be a number, an arithmetic, to be used for people. Our brothers here the other day, when we were doing, they betrayed us. We agree this. When they reach there, they vote for only 2 people. Punda amefanya nini?
Good for the goose is good for the gander. What is good for Honorable Aisha Jumwa and Mithika Linturi must be good for Honorable Waluke. I think Waluke's only crime is that he's a Luya, because we don't see any amnesty being extended to people from Western Kenya. So we are saying that if indeed it was okay for the charges against other people to be dropped, then it must be okay for the charges against Honorable Waluke to be dropped. The leadership of Parliament in its entirety, from the National Assembly to the Senate, all the positions were given out in the Azimio coalition to people from other regions. It is as if we are being told that we are not leaders. Some of us have led even serious political parties for the first 5 years. Then a political party that has membership of almost 5 million people. If you are telling me that Sifuna cannot be the leader of only 20 people in the Senate, what are you telling me?
Baada ya wabunge kutoka katika muungano wa Azimio na mrengo wa Kenya Kwanza kupinga uagizaji wa mahindi nchini, waziri wa viwanda Moses Kuria sasa amebaki kwenye njia panda kufuatia hatua aliyotangaza kuwa serikali ya Rais William Ruto itaagiza mahindi magunia milioni 10. Nikiarifia runinga ya Magharibi kutoka katika majengo ya bunge la kitaifa kaunti ya Nairobi, jina langu ni Emmanuel Kilongi.